Hey, shalom family at this time. May the peace of Yah come upon you when you learn to obey him. It's been a while since I did my last video on brothers and sisters. And I've been watching information on Facebook. Brother, and this is a very, very, very important video that I'm about to bring forth to you at this time. The first time Yah will appear to us after captivity, brothers and sisters. I'm reading from my notes. So, family, it's very important at this time. It's coming from the book of Isaiah, chapter 35 at this time, brothers and sisters, right here. Chapter 35. And so, we're going to get into this, and this is talking about the time period after our captivity is over. Now we break out of captivity, brothers and sisters, and head towards, or head to the wilderness in Saudi Arabia, brothers and sisters, near the land of Median. That's where we must appear before Yah at the foot of the mountain. Once again, brothers and sisters, like in the time of Moshe. So what I'm going to show you that's very important, because a year after I was born, Ben Amin led our people through Liberia to Israel too soon, brothers and sisters. He was out of the will of Yah. He claimed that he had a vision and talked to prophet, not the prophet, but the Malakim, Gabriel. But that was false, brothers and sisters, because that would have been totally out of the line of Yah, out of the will of Yah. And then he said something about also what helped inspire them some information from Revelation. So he dealing with the Caucasian book and philosophy, brother, that is misleading, brothers and sisters, that he led a lot of people through the wilderness of Liberia and caused a lot of people to suffer, even to the point of being placed in Demona, brother, on a nuclear site, brothers and sisters, and caused the teenagers to be put in the military of our enemies in our land at that time, brothers and sisters. That's a fact. So a lot of things took place for that. So I'm going to show you as we get into this, then you'll know what Ben Amin, he was out of the will of Yah. Because before the wilderness, and that's not the wilderness, it came from on chapter 20 of Ezekiel. That was the wilderness Yah was talking about through Liberia and other wilderness as well, leading to our land. But that was further from the truth, brothers and sisters. It's many wilderness, even it's wilderness in America, my brothers and sisters. But that's not the wilderness Yah was talking about. He was talking Pacific wilderness, brothers and sisters, where Moshe brought the people of Yah from out of Mizraim to. So keep that in mind as we get into this. You're going to see that right here. So right here, starting with verse 1, it reads, I'm reading from the Living Bible, so it might read a little different from yours. Most likely it does. Most translations are read a little different. Brothers and sisters, from the translator. So right here say in verse 1, even the wilderness, see, just talking about the wilderness, when the time we get into the wilderness, this particular wilderness in Saudi Arabia and desert will rejoice in those days. In the days we return to this location, the desert will blossom with flowers. Yes, and there will be abundance of flowers and singing and joy. See, because we're free from captivity. And we're getting into how you can be free from captivity, because all that is very important, leading to the point of getting to this place. Because we got to get to that place. And this is where y'all going to meet us at. This is where you're going to see. For the first time after captivity, brothers and sisters. It says, yes, there will be abundance of flowers and singing and joy. The desert will become as green as Lebanon mountains, as lovely as Mount Carmel's pastures and Sharon meadows. For Yah will display, see right here, say for Yah, right here, that's talking about the Creator will display, show forth his glory, they got his honor there, see, in this particular wilderness. The excellency of Bara, they got God, but it's Bara, the Creator. With this news, bring cheer to all discouraged ones. Encourage those who are afraid. Tell them, see, this is the message to God for you to tell the speaker who's going to be speaking and proclaim this to you, who I am, is to encourage you who are afraid, and tell them, because a lot of our people at this time are afraid to leave captivity, afraid to leave America, and from depending on the enemy, Caucasians, to return home, to return to Yah. So it is encourage those who are afraid. Tell them, be strong, fear not, for your Bara, see, it says, for your Bara is coming to destroy your enemies. See, told you right there, we return to the wilderness, Yah gonna meet us, and when he comes to the wilderness, he's showing you right there, he is coming. The time period Yah is coming when we get in the wilderness, brothers and sisters. See, on that day, it's Yah said that even the wilderness gonna blossom and rejoice. The desert will rejoice. See right here, let me keep reading. It said, be strong, fear not, for Bara is coming to destroy your enemies. I'm going to show you the time period as well after the wilderness when y'all going to destroy our enemies. See, it said, y'all is coming to destroy our enemies. He is coming to save you. See that? He is coming to save you. So let's keep reading. See, when our enemies be destroyed, you will be simultaneously be saved. That's when we get in land. I'm show you that real clearly as well. It says, he is coming to save you. And when he comes, he will open the eyes of the blind. See, in the wilderness, it said, and unstop the ears of the deaf. The lame man will leap up like a deer, and those who could not speak will shout and sing. See, springs will burst forth in the wilderness. See, I'll say that again. Showing where y'all gonna meet us at. It's in the wilderness, brothers and sisters. And streams in the desert. The parched ground will become a pool with springs of water in the thirsty land, where the desert jackals live. And there will be reeds and rushes. And a main road will go through once deserted land, and it will be named the Kodesh Highway. See that right there? We got Holy Highway. No evil men may walk upon it. For Bara, who is the Creator, will walk there with you. You see that? See, in the wilderness, a highway, a Kodesh highway, going to be made in a once deserted land. Y'all said no evil men will walk upon it. So y'all going to separate all the evil men and women from our nation. That's what he's saying right there. He said, Bara will walk there with you. See, y'all going to be with us at that time. So keep that in mind right here. So even the most stupid cannot miss the way. No lions will lurk along its course, nor will there be any other dangers. See, only the redeemed will travel there. See, only the redeemed of Yah will travel there on the Kodesh Highway. These the ransom of Yah. See that? The ones Yah ransomed from out of captivity. See? will go home. See right there. See it say will go home along the road to Zion. See, Benjamin, I was listening to a video clipping of him, an interview, and the lady was talking to the different members, and they were bringing up that Yapo walk with them and try them and test them in the wilderness, but they didn't explain the fact of brother and sister. This was once and for all, and that Yah physically was going to be there among them and do all of these great works before them. And the wilderness was going to blossom. See, they left all of the facts out right here. It's right here, brothers, for all to see. All these things must be come forth. See right here, let me keep reading. These ransoms of Yah will go home along the road to Zion. See that? Singing the song of everlasting joy. For them all sorrow and all sighing will be gone forever. Only joy and gladness will be dead. See? If you hear any reports, is war still going on in our land, brother and sister, to today? The Philistines is still in our land. The Caucasian Greeks are still in our land, brothers, and Arabs is in our land, and different other nations are in our land. Homosexuality is in our land. They have homosexual parades. Our people being mistreated by the Caucasians in our land, brothers and sisters, and all. See right here? And so only joy and gladness will be there. It's no gladness and joy there in our land, brothers and sisters, at this time. It's just people having parties at this time. A bunch of sin going on. So keep that in mind. In the wilderness, I'm going to add this in. I'm going to go to Ezekiel chapter 20. Let me make sure I got the right verse. Ezekiel 20 at this time. Make sure I got the right one dealing with the wilderness, brothers and sisters. I ain't reading in a minute, but give me a moment. I'm located for you. I'm gonna add that into Ezekiel. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna get to the wilderness because it's very important. I can remember right offhand because I haven't read it in a while in the book of Ezekiel. So I'm gonna try to locate it real quick for you and get on with this message because it's very important, brothers and sisters, that we trust the words of Yah. It depends on the words of Yah, brothers and sisters, at this time. I wasn't preparing to use that particular verse, and but it came to my mind as I was thinking about the interview. I'm trying to recall it to my mind. The interview had with this sister. And one of the members brought up Ezekiel. I didn't catch the chapter and verse at that time, so it's not coming to my mind at the moment exactly where it's at. I'm trying to dig deep in my brains to pull it up. Terrible. Okay. Let's see, kind of locate it real quick. So give me a moment because it's very important. I would love to get there and so I can expound on it and bring it forth to you, brothers and sisters. I just can't remember exactly. See, this is not the particular scripture I use on the regular because I have a side note so I could quickly locate it. Ezekiel, come to my mind. Let me go to back to 20. It might be 20, but let me go back and get into it. Because it's very important, brothers and sisters, that we may know these things. That we may know the plans, the words of Yah. So let me see, can I locate it real quick? Okay. The wilderness, the death, okay. Y'all want to know whether you are going to pollute yourselves, okay? 20, and I will bring you into the desert. Okay, yes, it is in 20. So, okay. So right here, 20, I'm going to start off 20, chapter 32 real quick. It said, what you have in mind will not be done to be like the nations all around you, serving, seek gods, Elohims of wood and stone. I will rule you with a iron fist and a great anger, with power and with might and fury. I will bring you out from the lands where you are scattered. See, so right here, y'all say you can bring us out from the land. Then I'm going to show you how y'all can bring us out from the land, because all of this is important. Is I will bring you into the desert of judgment hall. See, and I will judge you there. See, Benoni mean that wasn't judged. They went into one place to another place, into hardship, but they wasn't judged by y'all. Dead. See, in judgment hall. And I will judge you dead and get rid of the rebels. See, mean and his whole crew are rebels against y'all, because they went into their land out of the will of Yah. It's a certain way we got to go. That's why they didn't never obtain peace in it. They became second-class citizens and had to follow the rules and regulations of the government that is in power by our enemies, the Caucasian. See right here, and I will judge you there and get rid of the rebels, just as I did in the wilderness after I brought you out of Mizraim. Remember them 40 years in the wilderness? And he got rid of all the disbelievers. He said, I will count you carefully and let only a small quota return. See that? And the others and rebels, all of those who sin against me, I will purge from among you. See, get rid of. And they should not enter. Y'all should, y'all. See, remember the road out on the Kodesh Highway? It said only the righteous are going to go in there, brothers and sisters. But I will bring them out of the country where they are in exile. See that? And when that occurs, you will know that I am Yah. So keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. See, Ben-Amin was lying to you. He lied to the people and put our people in harm's way. So let me go to Micah. So I'm going to go forth into this. So y'all promise he's going to bring us out. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go to Micah, the prophet, chapter 2 that I often quote on Facebook, chapter 2 of Micah at this time.